to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Flag on it.
Okay, you need a minute to review the minutes from the January 20th meeting. I didn't see anything. Anybody have additions or corrections?
I didn't see anything.
Entertain a motion to approve.
I so move.
Bill makes a motion.
I'll second.
Ashley seconds. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Sheriff, you're up.
Good morning.
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 Item number 1, I don't know why, but we are always the first in the state to have our jail inspection done. So we're number 1. So anyway, here's the jail inspection report. Same gentleman from Homeland Security inspects every jail, all 91 jails in the state of Indiana. In my discussion with him after he left, after our inspection, between our facilities, and he says we're in the top 5 in the state. He had all good things to say about us, so just a little light reading for you here. It's just, we're mandated to give you a copy of the report, so there it is. If you have any questions about that.
Do you have warning when he shows up, or do they just pop in?
Yeah, we do.
they?
Again, in the 4 years now that I've been here, again, we're the first one every year. I don't know why that is, but we are. Yeah, we get a list of dates for every jail in the state. We're gonna be there.
That's great.
Yeah.
Being top 5 in the state.
Yeah, so he may tell everybody that, I don't know, but I guess he told me that, that's all I care about.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, any questions about that then? So I got a couple comments.
How many we got in there nowadays?
115 is county.
115. So we got room.
2 weeks ago, we were about 10 days under 100, but popped back up on the last couple of days. But 115 is manageable, obviously. So a couple commissary things real quick. This first one is outside the commissary rules, if you will. We had a cell phone misplaced from an inmate. During the booking process, somehow her phone got lost. It's our fault, it's our responsibility. We changed our policies and protocols since then. But regardless, we need to replace that cell phone for her. $150 is about what we're talking about spending. Again, this is outside the commissary, so I'm asking for authorization to spend roughly $150 out of commissary to purchase a phone.
I have any
Unless
questions?
it's illegal some way or another, I would make a motion to approve that.
Again, bottom line is anything you authorize is
We
approved,
can
so.
make that.
Okay.
Rick makes a
And we can
motion.
talk to State Board of Accounts about this as well, and this is their recommendation.
Rick
I
makes
make
a
a
motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Deanna seconds. Any other questions, concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
And the second one is purchasing materials for handouts for the fair, apparently past, something we've done every year. This is within the commissary rules. I just want to make you aware of it. It's about $8,000 for the year. Seeking your approval again, even though I don't really need it. Again, just seeking your approval to cover our bases.
Is that pretty standard for what you usually spend?
Again, this isn't tax money, it's commissary.
And it's do you just use it for the fair or for other things? You said for the year, right?
Yeah, part of the past, trunk or treats, wherever we go, we have stuff to hand out. It's all anti-doping, fraud, scams, all kinds of different things to look at.
I'll make a motion, we allow him to spend it out of commissary.
Bill makes a motion, he spends his event money or event programs out of commissary.
I'll second.
Ashley seconds. Any other questions? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Mr. Snyder, EMA grant proposal.
Morning.
Morning.
I wanted to present to you today, just before incidents that did happen in the last this money, purchasing those items will allow us to mitigate a couple of incidents like rehab for a fire scene, to get either trailer or school bus in a more efficient fashion. We could also get additional electrical, heavy-duty electrical cables and appropriate attachment connectors for our generators so that these will seamlessly hook those and check the energy. So we could effectively respond in that type of situation. As I know in my time, I've never sat on a school bus in the winter. Also with that, a few other items, there was some, out of that 2,500 total, there was a little room to get some items for a warming shelter. But the health department runs for us, so we get them some better blankets for that use. Oh, some caution tape, a lot of public safety departments will go in different winter events there, they would wrap disabled vehicles. So indicating flag safety to go check. So those items were what we were looking to purchase for that. We just kind of tossed it all back. I've already filled out paperwork necessary for them. There's no money required for us to that or no match required.
It's a $2,500 grant. I don't know if anybody's got copies of it or not.
No.
There's,
You spent all of it then on
I've
Duke,
not
or
spent
you've
any
got,
of it yet because they operate with a group called Benevity that handles that. They pretty much went ahead and authorized it for us, but Benevity has to process that. So
This is-
while we're getting late in the winter season here, it's still going to be something we're going to
it's a Duke grant.
So you've pretty much already been awarded it, you're just waiting for it to process, is that what?
Yes.
Commissioner signed off on it.
how'd you use it on a school bus? Explain that.
So what we would do is just drop the window down, pack that window with any material we got, that, run the generator power cable through, window up as best we can, and pack that in space heaters. Also, another thing that I noticed that, I believe it was the ambulance shelter, had some issues with heating over there. The decision to go with all electrical space heaters of this time, like I said, they're salamander style in nature. But the decision to go all electric was, we don't worry about ventilation. We did go with any of the propane or gas powered or some type of ventilation with that, whereas if we do this, along with our generator,
I'll entertain a motion to approve the grant.
I'll make that motion.
Deanna makes a motion.
That was good timing.
Ashley seconds. Any other questions? Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
have any questions?
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ortman, Highway Department.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
Morning.
so we're here to put budget reorganization out on the table. Normally, the state sets it up, we have restricted funds where we spend money on certain things. It's been pretty troublesome getting out, traffic, so we can go ahead and redo the budget, realign it, and spend for them expenditures straight out. So that's part of this reorganization, is we will actually write our claims straight out of the street fund, pay straight from it for authorization, qualified persons. So that's part of it. Part of it's also equipment purchase, budgets, moving budgets, this. Part is just cleaning things up, moving it, so some of it's just transferring from one account number, utilizing one location number, to a new location. That corresponds better with our state account. So a lot of this is just cleaning thing we got on the table soon is we bid chip and seal. We bid it, we bid it for funds to be appropriated. So we did get to the end, it's one more, we have the money, it's $1,181,000. We do have the cash, but it's late there, it's just where it gets appropriated to and accepted. We would have to have a commitment for them funds to award the bid. So that'd be your fraction.
So the only action you need is to, the 1.8 million
Today.
today.
For the chip.
Myers,
Where's-
the rest of it's gotta be advertised, et cetera, et cetera. and
Where's
then
it at in
actually
here?
done.
Is it in transfers or?
It's in, the money will actually be in both, is when it will be when it comes due. So basically, what we do is we commit to spend the money, we won't do the transfers, the work won't get done for 3 or 4 months, but we can award the bid, is what it boils down to, the bid payment.
Because you can't even award a bid now because you don't
Not
have the
without
transfer
approval. That's why
approval.
we bid it that way, yes.
That 1.8's coming out of where?
It probably come out of EVH and over Road Street. Like I said, there's plenty of cash.
Does it have to be advertised too first?
If, them appropriations, them additions and transfers will have to be advertised, yes.
Okay. So what you're just asking for a gentleman's commitment today?
Yes, we're asking, so we go ahead and award the bid, do the paperwork and everything, yes.
Okay. Everybody understand that?
Mhm.
The money's there?
Then everything else will be advertised, next meeting, be ready to go forward with that.
The work you were planning to do in July or August.
Yes,
That you have to bid for
yes.
is not any different than what you thought it was gonna be when budgets were being worked on. It's just a matter that those funds to pay for that are in the wrong bucket.
You got it.
Okay.
Exactly. So-
We're not doing anything extra, we're not doing anything less, we're just
So-
rearranging the checkers.
Right. So it's kind of messed up. The state used pavement. Asphalt pavement is the capital improvement project, which is 4,000 series. Okay? Chip and seal, cracks, is considered preservation, it's not capital.
Yeah.
So it has to be a contractor services expenditure out like a 3,000. So some of that's just moving that around so it gets paid out of the appropriate place. What the state recognizes. Yeah, some of it was in 2000, which was supplies. We couldn't utilize that. So a lot of this is just moving all around, yes, to get in compliance.
So it really wasn't in the budget, should have been budgeted.
It just in the wrong places.
Wrong number, okay.
We moved it around. And some of it was like.
The dollar amount of the budget's not, the approved budget's not changed a nickel.
Like the bridge, we're not touching any of it. The bridge.
Oh, that's the same.
Yes, we're leaving it all the same because a little bit of their taxes go to Q Bridge, so we didn't want to mess with tax levies. We want to stay within our operating cash and our operating situation. So I think MVH and local road streets are the only one that's actually going to change. And I think local road street is the additionals. MVH is going to transfer around.
Is that what all these transfers are, to try to square that all up?
What are these, will need additionals in red that equal $220,000? There's 3 areas that it says will need additional money.
It's about $220,000 total.
That would be the money you get from the cash. We were able to transfer most of them from the other funds, and those are what the additionals from cash. Are those numbers in there? Okay.
So it's for additional needs, right, that you're putting in the budget?
Here's what we're at, it's the equipment portion of the look.
We're not really talking about that today or approving that part of that today.
No, we can't approve that today. We cannot because it has not been published.
So there'll be more
So it ha-
opportunity to ask questions,
Yes, it'll have to be
look
publicized.
into and all that kind of stuff.
You got it.
All we're looking at now is 1.8.
Yes.
Yes, that's the commitment.
So you can
This
get the
commitment
bid
you need.
for,
Yes, we can award the bid, it was bid out yesterday.
I'll make a motion, we allow him to make that 1.8
commitment.
commitment.
Okay, got a motion from Bill on 1.8 commitment for contracted part of the roads.
If you're curious what that 1.8 is going for, it's 52 miles of chip and seal, is what it is. It's 7 miles of gravel road we converted chip and seal black, and it is 8 miles of other seal. That's what 1.8 is.
Hog seal, the new style.
Yeah, sealed down. So it's the roads we double chip sealed last year, we're going back to hog seal this year. So that's what that 1.1 is covering, is basically.
Okay,
In the transfers that we've got for today,
Yes.
there's a lot of FICA and perf line
Yes.
items.
Yes.
You still have plenty in those
We
funds to
still
cover
have,
what?
so what, that comes out of that state, so a lot of that, it comes out of operators and truck drivers. The money was in administrative, so the state don't consider that administrative anymore, so it's maintenance type activities, so it needed to move down here to maintenance activities versus administrative activities.
I know we ain't to these yet, but what's professional services on the transfers?
So a lot of the professional service and contractor services are just that, the chip and seal type stuff. Anything we get done that's not capital type stuff falls under professional service and contractor services. Yeah,
Okay,
I wish the state didn't do it, we put $1 million in contractor services, but that's the way it has to be. And any of them line items, I'll give you explanation, just shoot me an email, I'll tell you exactly how.
okay. Got a motion from Bill to approve the 1.8.
I'll second.
Ashley seconds. Any other questions for Tim? Concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else, Tim?
Nope, I think that's
Okay.
about it.
Thank you,
We'll see you
sir.
next meeting.
Okay. If there's no other business, we'll move on to transfers, and then we'll go to everything else. Okay, transfers, all highway. Everybody get their questions answered on transfers? Okay. Any other questions for Tim on those? Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Ashley makes a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Bill seconds. Any other questions or concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Additionals, we got one from the sheriff. Did everybody get a copy of that? I think it's just moving money from county general over to contracts, correct? Which money was deposited from into county general, and we just need to move back over to contracts. Everyone understand that? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve the contract, or the additionals.
I'll make that motion.
Deanna makes a motion,
I second the motion.
Rick seconds. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Yeah, keep rotating.
Okay, we've got salary committee report. Christie, you want to go over your girls first? Explain it?
Excuse me. Okay. So this is what I brought to you last month about the two employees. One was hired in December of '24 and one in January of '25. And they both started at the '24 rate. So after doing some figuring and looking at it, I am asking for, both of them were short $1,244.69 for 2025, and so far short $197.32 in 2026. So I'm asking for that back pay of $1,442.01 to be paid out to to where they should be at this point. And then going forward, their new pay, we would have to adjust the salary ordinance then for their new pay of, being just a touch higher than what it is now.
Okay.
I believe this error was from myself and Janet being part of the salary committee. And at the time, there was a lot of talk about where the new hires should start. And I think because we knew that there was that talk, that's what we did, but nothing was ever put in place. Does that sound right, Ashley? Nothing had ever come into place because it's just it's been an ongoing topic of conversation. So I believe, and we've looked back on the other 2025 hires, and they were hired at the 25 rate. And that's due to those department heads not ever being in the loop on what we were discussing, because the salary committee didn't ever take it further to put that in there. That's what I am asking, the $1,442.01 for back pay for each of them. Due to the full-time person in our office going part-time, I have this money, so I don't have to ask for any additionals, any transfers.
Everybody understand that?
And I do feel like also putting these two new hires, it creates a good, distance between the girls that we already have in the office. There was quite a bit of a difference there, and now it puts it at a good stepping stone, I believe.
Okay.
As far as like seniority, one year,
Any other questions for Christie? Not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Bill makes a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Rick seconds. Any other questions or discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay,
Thank you.
yes, ma'am. Okay, something else. Ashley, you want me to take over the rest, or you want it?
Go ahead, you can start.
Okay. Salary committee met, and we need some guidance on some things. I don't know if anybody's seen it. There's a wage and salary chart that Shelby County has that would simplify a whole lot of this instead of a lot of it coming to us. And we want to take a look at two departments, animal shelter and the parks department. We would like to hire Wagner, Early and Shealy to take a look at this and help us come up with a salary chart and process, go through, like I said, help the parks department and the animal shelter, try to realign a little bit in there. And
But the chart that you're referring to that Shelby County has currently would be for every job classification in
Right.
the county
Not
currently.
additional,
every job classification, and it would be, replicate them but tailored to us, if that makes sense. It would simplify everybody's hiring process, simplify everything a little bit. I think that, what was the estimate, Christie? 45 to 65, somewhere around
Yes,
there.
that sounds right.
Okay. The council can hire them. So I'm looking for guidance here to go with them and try to get us some help. Salary committee's been meeting, we've met 4 times in the last 2 months, just trying to get some guidance.
Just
And I
for,
think,
just for some context, 4 to 5 years ago, a group of us got together, spent hours going over Gateway, trying to compare salaries to similar positions in counties similarly sized to ours, counties that were in the radius of us. The next step was to bring in Wagner, Irwin, and Schuly to do an official salary study to take us the next step further. We are in the second year of implementing that plan, so bringing them in now will help streamline that process even further. It will give us the chart. The chart is broken down in brackets by years of experience, so not only are we getting consistent higher end rates, but also where people should be, 1 to 3 years, 3 to 5, that type of thing. The nice thing is it increases transparency. We can publish this chart out to everyone. There's no questions there. And we bring in expert services for insurance, other big projects. We're spending $11 million a year on personnel. It's one of our biggest line items. I think our people deserve to have experts looking at this too.
We have money in our account, in the council's account to pay for it, so that's no problem. This is the salary committee's suggestion.
Did you have help the first time? Did you get anybody to help?
With Gateway, Deanna and Nate and I, was there anyone else in that group that was?
You didn't
digging
hire
through?
anybody, you just
No,
did it?
we
No,
did
they
it
just-
all
yeah.
on our own.
That's what I thought.
But, if Wagner, Irwin, and Shealy comes in again, they will be using what we already have in place as the starting point, so it won't be something radical different.
And we will ask the Animal Shelter Board and the Parks Board to help. We won't keep anybody in the dark on anything, promise. So, I'll entertain a motion. We hire WIS is what I call them.
I'll make that motion.
Deanna makes a motion.
On a roll, I'll second it.
Rick seconds. Any other discussion, questions, concerns? All
I
those in
think we'll
favor?
get good value out of it.
Pardon?
I think we'll get good
We-
value out of it.
It'll give us some clarity.
Some of this stuff can't get done all the
No.
time.
It's a mess.
Well, and what we found is no matter how much time or how much data we provided, when it came out of our mouths, it wasn't as authoritarian, I believe, as someone like Wagner or Shealy.
Once they, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and some of the feedback that Shelby County gave on their chart is, they offer the candidate wherever they are in the brackets, and if the candidate wants more money, they refuse and move on to the next candidate. They're that strict with sticking with the recommendations on the chart.
Did they use this firm?
I believe so.
Is
Did
that where they
Shelby
come-
County use Wagner, Irwin, and
Shealy.
Shealy for theirs?
Yes, yeah. I think they're used,
They're the prominent one.
they're probably the
Throughout
top
the
one in the
state,
state
yeah.
on this for a lot of them, yeah.
I think the school board used them years ago for job descriptions. I'm not so sure the county didn't use it not long ago. When I was commissioner,
Yeah.
stuff like
We
this.
did, yes, they did all of our job descriptions.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Thank you. Now, we do need, we'd like to add one more to the salary committee. So we've got 5, at least 5. So, Rick, are you willing to step up?
Yeah, happy to.
That'll be 3 of us and the other 2, so, okay? Rick? Okay. Anybody else have anything? Brian?
Opportunity is moving tomorrow, 8:30, 11:30, over the Greensboro Fieldhouse. All the juniors and seniors in the county over there. We appreciate the support we've got. As Parker's Jack program board, Greensboro's kind of taking the reins. Fourth year, I believe. A great way for the kids to not only find out what kind of opportunities are there for a job, but also enables them to like talk to people with those specific careers about how they got there and what that pathway looks like. And plus, cheap labor for some businesses. But anyway, no, great experience, and really invite everybody to come out, just knock your head in and check it out, walk around. Kids enjoy it. A lot of them come with their resume, cover letter in hand, great interaction, practice for them. So come check it out. From the Ready side, we are 84% done with Ready 1. We are on track to finish within the deadline. Once the state approves
anything for us, Don?
Yes. We rolled out in partnership with economic development, something called Rolly Jobs. That is a link on our website that is a job board for all of Decatur County. Anyone can get on that tab on our website and search for jobs, and it includes all chamber members. So Rolly is a little AI-powered bot that is going to the websites of all of our chamber members, finding all of those open positions and housing that in one centralized location. So your newest job board for Decatur County is up and rolling. It will also be on economic development's website in the future, so there will be 2 ways to find that information. We went from having 1 job opening on our website to over 145, and that was checked probably 2 weeks ago. Rolly does update every 2 times a month, so if you place a job on your website as a chamber member and you don't see it right away, give it about 10 days because it needs to cycle through that update. So just let everyone know. So that's one big project. We have Leaders and Loggers tomorrow. That will be with Mayor Marsh, a State of the City. He will be presenting that in person at the TAP. That is from 4 to 6 p.m. It is open to the public. Anyone is welcome to join us. It is a cash card option. So feel free to join us for that. It's a good place to be right in front of him and ask questions as it pertains to our city. And then on Friday, we have the 2026 legislative update from 11:30 till 1. That is also free and open to the public. We would ask that if you plan to attend, that you go ahead and register so that we have a good idea for head count. A light lunch will be served. Each legislator will have 10 minutes to give an update before we open it to the floor for public question and answers. So you are welcome to join us. That it will be held at Greensburg City Hall multipurpose room. And again, that's this Friday.
Okay.
Ag Day breakfast is well attended, I heard.
Very well. I would guesstimate we had probably about 280 attendees, which is our highest attendance. I think it was all due in part to the audio-visual expertise in the room. So no, we had a lot of great partners and a lot of great support. So looking forward to going ahead and making plans for next year. Thank you.
Anybody else have anything? Doug?
Comp plan's moving, timeline, we're sticking with the timeline, it's moving right along. We've got, another, steering committee in March. We had all of them, our focus groups in February were all well attended. Public, meeting was, the first one during the day was well attended, the evening wasn't as well attended. So, after that, we had another student collect the data from that information. We'll be meeting on project.
Okay.
Grand opening for the new community building went well, ribbon cutting. Everybody had an opportunity to come out Thursday and Friday, we had a couple of events out there. So we're well on our way to utilizing that building for the community. I think in the future we'll come to the council to look at doing some kind of marketing or person in that role to take care of that building for events. That's on the horizon.
How was the sound when the band played?
Very good. Yeah, it's very good.
Comments to me were that they were, but way better than expected.
Yes, yes, I was pleasantly surprised. Sounds very good.
You were there listening, you concur with all that?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything else?
Concert series is announced, for the summer. We've got 4 bands, going to do Bob Seger tribute, Billy Joel tribute, Nirvana tribute, and then there's, kind of a disco pop, little bit of Monkey Stories too. So the afternoon's
I think that's the one you were wanting.
Yeah.
to do.
Sign me up.
Anybody else have anything for the council? Anything else? Not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I so move.
Bill makes a motion.
I'll second.
Ashley seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I was worried we wouldn't get adjourned because these guys would be adjourners.